Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad to have you. Step inside, step inside. Lord Almighty, that came out of left field. I think it was Emerson, Lake and Palmer in my old days of rock and roll. So I hope you can hang in here. It's another episode of Buddy's Sports Bar. Let's rock and roll while we still can, 'cause they're dropping like flies. Afghanistan just went boom, boom, boom. Another one bites the dust. Woo! Boom, boom, boom. A lot's happened since we last posted, and it appears that Robert Kraft and Deshaun Watson have teamed up, and they're going to have a joint venture of a national chain of, you guessed it, massage parlors. Meanwhile, Oprah and Stephen A. Hole Jones have decided to buy ESPN and turn it into an all-black sports network. That should be exciting as hell. And the Virginia Tech football coach has yet saved another Hokie football player's soul. Details to follow. One of our operatives down in Florida was able to take a picture of the first Kraft Watson partnership, enterprises, I guess that is. And yep, appropriately named Down and In. I'm sure they're referring to a pass route and nothing more. Kurt Herbscore became emotionally distraught during a recent edition of our sports show. We thought it would be a fun time with Snoop Dogg dropping in, but it turned into anything but when news broke of riots breaking out on the Ohio State campus. When news came out that the school had joined an alliance with the Ivy League and the MAC Conference. As you can see from the photograph, things have gotten completely out of hand at Ohio State University. And I guess it's all a bunch of, you know what, all over the conference affiliation with the Ivy League and with the MAC Conference. Ohio State may not have the control they once had in the Big Ten and did as they damn well pleased, as we noted last season. ESPN has proven that it is the leader in sports and cable television. It will no longer be showing Alabama football games. We are replacing them with Grambling State. That's right. Why? There was just too much damn white showing up in the stands at Alabama. Also, we are eliminating all of those whiteout games like the famous ones at Penn State and replacing them with Southern University. It's rumored the ACC will be moving its headquarters from Greensboro, North Carolina, where it's been forever, to Dover, Delaware, to honor this nation's president. Yeehaw! Several thousand protesters showed up at EPSN studios protesting that we would be carrying Southern University football games. It took a while, but management was finally able to get all of those protesting informed that Southern University is a predominantly black school, and that's what they had demanded. Go figure that one. Really? Reverend Justin Fuente, head football coach at Virginia Tech, this week saved another football player's soul. Gave him salvation and a spot in the defensive backfield. Details will be coming up in another episode when Brother Ray Bob interviews the Reverend Justin Fuente. Woo, let's look back at the Richmond sports venues that are no longer Parker Field. Yeah, that's right. There's a diamond there now, but it's not the same. Saw many a night some great baseball players come through. My personal favorite was Luke Easter. What a nice guy. Between innings, he'd come over to the chain link fence and talk, people giving some popcorn or peanuts, and he just had these huge hands. His hands were just gigantic hands. And he hit, in my mind, the longest ball ever hit at Parker Field. I did not say the diamond. I said Parker Field. That ball went out. It became like a BB. It was shooting, disappeared out into the night. Then one day when the Yanks were here for an exhibition game against the Richmond Virginians, they were all loading on the bus after the game, heading back to the hotel or wherever. And Hank Bauer leaned out a window and yelling at somebody something. And my good bud, the late Dickie Rosner, just spontaneously jumped up, grabbed Hank's hat, and took off running. Hank started cussing, yelling, screaming down, Lord Almighty, and I'm standing there laughing like hell, watching Dickie gone over towards the I got no, it's not the aqua, wherever the used to be the I'm trying to think of it, the arena, and yep, he got away clean as he can be. One of my happy moments. Good night, good night, good night. Doo, doo. It's time we said good night. That's right. I can't sing a damn lick, but that was the theme song that Jimmy Durante used to do in his closing. How many people remember that? Yep. Okay. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the stuff. That you'll follow along. Hit the like button, perhaps. I know people are looking at the videos, but apparently nobody likes them. No problem. I'm having fun. So if you could hit that like button and do those subscription, hell knows. One day, if I'm still alive, I might get monetized. They say all things happen in a lifetime. You just have to live long enough. So remember, peace, love, and rock and roll. You telling me?